Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more Distant Worlds universe. Last time we had a failed attempt at an assault on Gazuria 1 from Strike Force Alpha, and this time here we're gonna go ahead and maybe take another shot at that. The current date is the year 2175. We're in November, and it's November 21st as of me saying this. So let's see, basically, and we're getting the confirmation right now. Our attempted invasion of the colony, Gazuria 1, belonging to the Gazurian Conformity, has been defeated. And apparently we captured a ship over here, Strike Force Charlie captured it, while sitting over top of one of their planets, and we scrapped it immediately. So basically, it's just saying we destroyed one of their ships. Go us. So basically, our objective, we'll say, in this video here is going to be at least take this planet, because I was looking at the Empire comparison screen, and I'm looking like, what is the big difference between us and the Great Meridian Alliance? And I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, our economy's better, we are tied in population, roughly, and our race victory conditions are about tied as well. So it really comes down to territory. If we want to beat the Great Meridian Alliance, we're going to need to expand our territory just a little bit more. And I'm like, what better way to do that than to, you know, take out the Gazurians a little bit. So we're going to expand up here a little bit. That'll give us a little bit more territory, and that should put us a little bit closer to being on par with the Great Meridian Alliance. Alright, now I'm looking at my cash flow, and it's absolutely terrible, so I figured I would come over here, and especially since we actually acquired some newly developed systems, that I would go ahead and start taxing them. So that should definitely help with our we'll say, our terrible cash flow here. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do right now. I'm going to go ahead and beef up our, we'll say, our taxes a little bit, so that, you know, people are paying their fair share. Actually, why am I 6% for you? That might be a bit much. No, that's fine. We'll leave that for now. We're gonna go ahead and at least take a little bit of money from these smaller ones, because, like I said, every little bit does help, and we're still keeping it fairly low, so it shouldn't have too much of an impact on, we'll say, on their growth, but it should definitely have an impact on our terrible cash flow. Let's see, what's 64 grand? Let's see what that goes ahead and it, we'll say, increases to, because we're looking at negative numbers, so it only makes sense to say increases to. Okay, 40 grand. Well, that's getting a little bit better. I suppose we can go ahead and fix that. You know, as time goes on, we can say keep raising the taxes and keep expanding. I feel like basically we're our entire let's say our entire empire is just driven by I'm trying to think of a way to put this. Yes, I realize this. We got pirates and stuff over in the Zeta Patholo system. What else is new? Basically, we're driven on debt at this point, and I don't like it. I would have really rather have had it so that we, you know, that, I don't know. I'd like it so that our cash flow is in the positive, and then, you know, trading even helps even more with that. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, you know what we're gonna go ahead and do, because obviously I went ahead and I made a mistake when we went under the design screen. And I went ahead and I made it so that our ships were basically being automatically being upgraded. I'm going to change this. We are done with that. I really want to be able to make good use of hyper deny. I feel like a lot of times we have the opportunities to really do some good damage, but they end up warping away. So we are going to go ahead and go show private ships, and we are getting rid of the automatic upgrade. This is private ships. I meant public, state ships, that's what I meant. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and, for the cruisers are gonna be the ones that are gonna have the hyper deny. Destroyers, I think, are still fine where they are. I find like these three are, I find like escorts, frigates, and the destroyers are a little bit better for like just defense. You know, you want the guys leaving. But at the same time, it's nice to do a lot of damage, so, but I usually have cruisers mixed in with a lot of stuff anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and manually upgrade this design. Now, the size is currently at 424, and if I recall correctly, our maximum size is 500. Now, Yeah, I made some changes before, and I'd like to go back to what they were, but I don't remember exactly what we had done. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna, we'll say cut out for a second, and then when we come back, I'll explain exactly what we've gone ahead and we've put on here. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I've, we'll say, made some changes to the ship. I've added some additional armor to sort of round out the extra size that I had. I added one extra Megatron Z4, basically increasing the shields up to 930 from, I believe it was 780 or something. I've also gone ahead and I have added a few troop compartments, standard troop compartments, because I figure, you know what, our cruisers are basically our assault ships, and I'm like, why am I still using troop transports? These things, the troop transports keep you running out of fuel, and I'm like, if I can just throw a bunch of troops onto my cruisers and have them go ahead and attack the planet, then I'm good. I've also added 2 Shakturi Firestorms because I felt like trying them out. It works out in space, but it's also decent as a planetary bombardment weapon. So I figured, yeah, we'll grab those. It'll give some nice close range punch to the cruisers, as well as giving us something to bombard planet surfaces with. So now that has affected a little bit of our speed, but that's all right. We should be okay. We've added some extra firepower. These things, like I said, they're meant to be sort of like steamrollers, right? They sort of fly on in and they blow everything up in their path. One thing, no, I'm going to leave the shields at 20%. A lot of times I'll like to go ahead and change the shield changes so that when the shields get down to 50%, they take off. But our cruisers are already so durable that I feel like 20% is still pretty safe. So we're going to go ahead and save that design. That is our new design for our cruisers, and we're going to go ahead and we'll say retrofit our different strike forces with those new designs. We're going to do the strike forces first because I don't want all of our ships off at we'll say spaceports at the same time, because you know we still need a defense. But I figured, you know, getting we'll say our strike forces off and we'll say retrofitted first, and then getting our defensive fleets, you know, on a sort of a rolling retrofit would be a decent idea. So Strike Force Alpha, you guys are currently repairing at Keelamar 3 spaceport. You know what? I'm gonna just tell them, oh, wait, capital ships. I don't have any capital ship designs, so that these 2 ships should still be fine. So yeah, retrofit to latest designs, and they'll probably get repaired while they're doing that. Strike Force Bravo, I would like you to do the same. And Strike Force Charlie, you guys, you're not really doing a whole lot right now anyway, so let's go ahead and retrofit to the latest designs. And that will also allow Strike Force Bravo and Charlie to be able to carry troops without having to, we'll say, attach, we'll say, troop carriers to their system. So that's we'll say sort of a win. It improves. It gives those other 2 strike forces, not just Alpha, more tools to work with. You know, I can actually use them for planetary invasion now. And it does look like the Dandalus technocracy has ended its war with the Great Kaedian territory. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look here. So yeah, the Kaedians look like they've sort of expanded out nicely here. Actually, it's looking like our territory is getting close to touching our other allies' territory. I've got big hopes. I've got big hopes that, you know, us 3, we're gonna rule the galaxy, and it's gonna be awesome. A lot of stuff is popping up all at once, but it tends to be mostly. Oh wait, Ralden Corporation has declared war on the Nexilian Union. Who's the Ralden Corporation? Is that you guys? Yes. So these guys are at war with the Nexilians. Actually, yeah. What other wars do we have currently going? Oh, let me take a quick look here. I wish there was a really easy way, like just a list of empires at war, but from the looks of things, that's not the case. The Chicans are still at war with the Rhodian Hive. That looks to be it. So there's really only 3 wars going. Wait, Rendula colonies. That's the Mortallans. So the Mortallans are also at war with the Ralden Corporation. Okay. So we've got, what, 3-4 wars going on? The Gazurian Conformity seems to have just ticked everyone off. That's partially because of their attack on our Mutual Defense Pact, but... so yeah, we got... so the Dog People, whose faction, I'm not sure exactly where they're at. the green ones. I believe this is, no, that's the, Wakaris, I believe? Yes. So these guys are at war with, the Gazurians, so they're really far away. The Mortallans, I believe, were at war with, who was it again? I've already forgotten. Mortallans were at war with the Raldan Corporation, so these guys are at war with them. Now, I find it very interesting that we've got these wars that are across such wide expanses of space. I'm trying to figure out where exactly, like how are they waging this war? I don't understand how they're doing it, but it's cool because I like how, oh, and now the Great Khagan territory has declared war on the Nexilian Union. We don't have to worry. We should not be dragged into that fight because the Nexilians were not the aggressors. But I kind of like that. You know, there can exist a state of war without actually, you know, always units flying over the borders, you know, blowing everything up. Alright, so we're still waiting for the retrofitting to be completed as well as the repairs. It looks like Strike Force Bravo has been, let's see here, yes, they are fully loaded up. They are fully, we'll say, retrofitted. So I'm going to get Strike Force Bravo to go ahead and grab troops. I've been building some troops on the Blue Planet. I believe I've also been training some troops on Reach. Let me double check that. Not nearly as many as I thought I was. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab some armored troops, some special operations, and some regular strike troopers. We're gonna go ahead and train some of those on Reach, because now our strike forces need to get, you know, they need to get loaded up with these soldiers. That's gonna kill our cash flow, but like I said, I'm hoping our expansion will help out with that a little bit. And then even amidst, you know, even though the Empire's fighting, we've got actually pirate factions who are at war with each other. Well, it's not, we'll say, like official declarations like we're used to seeing with empires, but I'm noticing like I had a ship over here, and there was just like 3 different pirate factions had warped into system, and they were all fighting over this one territory. So it's kind of fun seeing the pirates getting pushed, you know, out of their own territory, and as a result of their experiences, our intelligent agent Luke Moretti has gained a new character trait, Sober. Okay, cool. So, you know, now they're fighting over what little territory has not been claimed by the big empires. And now, that reminds me though, let's go ahead and take a look at our characters screen. Let's take a look at our, we'll say, underutilized characters a little bit here. And make sure, you know, they're all where they need to be. This is actually kind of jarring. For the past little while, I've been, who is the new one? Was it this guy? I think it was this guy, Kobe Callan. Yes, he had counter-espionage and espionage, and I believe he's the guy who got us the map for the this faction here, come on, brain, Meridian Alliance. So we're gonna go ahead and actually get him back out there. Keep things simple though. Keep things kind of. Let's go ahead with Gazurian conformity. If I go territory map, will I be able to see where all their mining bases are? As possible. So we're gonna go ahead and send him off on a mission for, we'll say, getting us. Oh my goodness, I can't talk today. We're gonna send him out on a mission to get us the territory map so that I can see where all the Gazurian conformities and mining bases are, so that I can go blow them up. There we go. Good job, Jason. Was that so hard? No, not really. It is a little bit strange because I had been trying to get used to playing, I had been trying Crusader Kings 2 out a little bit, and the degree of, we'll say, characters, you know, what you can do with characters is a whole lot different than here, what you can do in Distant Worlds universe. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm still trying to figure it out, but anyways, enough of that. We're playing Distant Worlds. Let's see here. We've got a troop general with ground attack strength. Okay, so ground defense strength guy, he's fine. Leaving him on Reach is fine. However, a troop general with a ground attack strength and we're not using him? No, 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 no. I would like you to get transferred to Strike Force Alpha. We are going to be using you on our invasion of Gazuria 1. There we go. So, actually, let me double check again here. Are there any other characters that are being a little bit, we'll say, underutilized? Fan Hasari is a ship captain, but he's waiting at the Blue Planet. Why is he at the Blue Planet? I don't know. Maybe we should, you know, I don't know, send him off to a different a different ship so that we can get his advantages of, you know, ship energy savings and the repair bonus. So, Than Hasari, we need to pick you a ship. So let's go under ships and bases screen, and I want to see the ships with the greatest firepower. Yes, we're gonna give him a ship with the greatest firepower, because the ships with the greatest firepower tend to be a little bit more survivable, right? You know, they're not, yeah, they are more survivable. They'll survive a little bit better. Problem is, those tend to all be large spaceports. And the Millennium Falcon. Wow! It never really occurred to me just how much firepower the Millennium Falcon had. It's got almost as much firepower as our spaceports. Wow, and it's actually got more firepower than our orbital batteries. That is nuts. Okay, Merciless Desolation. You have a captain, I believe. Let's go ahead and take a look at troops and characters. So, Guy Name is currently on the Merciless Desolation. The Looming Action is a military capital ship without a captain? Really? Seriously? Alright, well, it looks like the Looming Action definitely needs a captain, and we're gonna go ahead and we know exactly the guy for the job. So let's go ahead and find, where are you? Not Kobe Callan. Actually, we've got another intelligence agent. When did we get you? Holy cow, you're awesome! Why am I not using you? Okay, maybe we'll do a bit of a rotation. Yeah, we'll do a bit of a rotation here between, what's his name? Kobe Callan and Mathia Keski. This guy is actually got some amazing stats. I think I might have seen you in the last episode, but I forgot about you. I'm sorry, guy. Okay. And I've already forgot the name of the other ship that I was going to be assigning him to. That's alright though, because it was a damaged ship. Merciless Desolation, you have a new ship captain. There, that should maybe help our our capital ships have a little bit more survivability. Man, I can't wait to be able to just start building capital ships on my own. That'll be amazing when I can do that. Let's see. Now, is there anything else? I'll go ahead and make a cut, and I'll be right back after I've looked over the list and see if there's anything I don't like with my characters. Alright, so evidently we have an ambassador just sitting at the blue planet. Man, where did this guy come from? I have really been neglecting my characters, I'm sorry. So we need to get this ambassador somewhere else. And let's take a look at the Empire comparison screen here. If I am correct, we need basically one more mutual defense pact. Let me see, mutual defense pact. Yeah, we should be good with one more. If we get one more mutual defense pact, that should be, we'll say our quota, what we need to get. So we need to get him, get that character, San Kalen, over to another faction that we want to be friends with. Now, who do we want to be friends with? You know, there's that thing. I'm actually almost tempted here. Great Meridian Alliance. They are huge, right? They're big. They would be a really good ally to have. It's like, I want to beat them, but wouldn't it be nice to have them on our side? Yeah, actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. You know, I get it in I get it in my mind that, you know, these are the enemy and I want to take these guys down. But if they are going to be friendly with us, you know, why not? They've got Laura's Fruit too. Why not become their friends? You know, we could really conquer the whole galaxy if we'll say brought them into our, mutual defense pact. And now, I realize mutual defense pacts are between two empires, so, you know, the Caydian territory might not even get along very well with the Acilis Major Enclave, for instance. And that's something that's dangerous. So I need to consider, you know, who does the Great Meridian Alliance get along with well? Do they get along well with the Acilis Major Enclave? They're cautious. They actually already have a mutual defense pact with the Great Caydian territory. Okay, you know what? Sure, let's try to be friends with the Great Meridian Alliance. So we're gonna go ahead and send our ambassador. I've clicked on the wrong button there. We're gonna go ahead and send him over to the Great Meridian Alliance, which is, I've forgotten the name of the planet already. There it is. Hianaplo. Transfer to a new location, and hopefully we will become good friends with them as well, and that will really be that'll be good for everyone involved. And we've gotten a new scientist named Udi Haxer on the Gamaluk Research Station. And while he does have a, we'll say, -2 to weapons research, he is, wow, he's an ultra genius, which increases the research output of the Empire by plus 20%. This actually concerns me, because let's actually see where the Gamaluk Research Station is. Let's go ahead and take a look at our ship list, because I'm like, if he's out in the open and the pirates can just take him out, and that guy gives that kind of bonus, it would be a lot more beneficial to bring him into more of my core worlds, wouldn't it? So let's go ahead and take a look. What is it? Gamaluk Research Station. Let's select the ship. Let's go to the ship. And that is in Isilis Major territory. Yeah, it doesn't really feel very well defended. And let's verify. We're gonna go under a research screen and let's look at our research stations. Where is? I want to see if it's listed anywhere here. Your scientist Darius North increases the research output of your empire by 20%. So I'm going to be moving him. We are going to go ahead and move him, like I said, more into our core worlds, just so he doesn't get. Actually, even Ultra Genius. Wait, Darius Wait. Darius Northis is an Ultra Genius, which increases the research output of your empire by 20%. I misread something, didn't I? Yes, I did? Research screen. Wait, okay, he increases by 20%. Do we get another 20? High-tech research, 18% from Gamaluk Research Station. Plus 8% from scientists at station. That is, that's actually a tough one now, because I'm like, it doesn't look like it stacks, right? It's because Darius North was already giving us that bonus. But then, when I'm looking at the higher tech research, it says from this station we get 18%, and it says 18 from location, 8% from scientists at station. So, ultimately, the 8% we're getting from him is nullified? So basically, he's providing no extra bonus to our empire at all. That's a little bit disappointing. Wait, plus 8%. So let's go ahead and take a look at him again. I'm just trying to make sense of exactly how this works. Yeah, so we're getting plus 8% to high-tech research from him. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move him. I want him to be somewhere safer. So we're gonna maybe bring him straight over to the Sapphire Palace. Now the reason why I'm thinking Sapphire Palace... Actually, where is our guy with the Inspiring Presence? Inspiring Presence, he's on the Sapphire Palace. So, this guy here, he's going to increase his weapons research. It's going to go above 2%, and he's going to be increasing his high-tech research. What better way than to have him work with Mr. Kalosk, and he'll be safer there as well. So we're going to go ahead and send Mr. Udi Haxer over to the... Where are you at? The Sapphire Palace. We're gonna go ahead and move you there, just in case this research station should get taken out by pirates or Gazurians. I don't want to lose that scientist. That would be rather unfortunate. All right, so I'm guessing through some rigorous training and practice, our troop general, my goodness, our troop general Karen Kalosk, located at Reach, has increased his ground defense strength skill level. So that means Reach is now even harder to take than it was before. Alright, so I think, let's see, Millennium Falcon has finished repairs. I think Strike Force Alpha is just about done with its repairs. Then we're gonna go ahead and get it to load up some more troops. Yeah, there we go. They are done. We're gonna go ahead and get them to load up troops at the nearest colony, as well as Strike Force Bravo and Charlie. Looks like actually Strike Force Bravo is already loaded up quite a bit. We're gonna probably send in Strike Force Alpha and Bravo at the same time, because I really want to make sure that we capture Gazuria 1. So we're gonna go ahead and load up as many troops as we possibly can with those two strike forces, and then go ahead and, drop them planet side and, take this planet, finally. Okay, I've never heard of this before. Icarus meat has been discovered at our colony Patrim Junction 2 in the Patrim Junction system. This new supply of Icarus meat will benefit our Empire's economy. Now, I think this is, I don't think it's a rare resource. I think it's just one of those resources that, it's one of those things where a new resource is discovered on a planet. Let's go ahead and click on it just for details. Oh, I'll have to take a look at that in a second. Actually, very rare. Icarus meat is the tender meat of the Icarus beast. The Icarus is a fierce predator that inhabits watery bogs on marshy swamp worlds. It can remain submerged underwater for hours at a time, only surfacing when it locates suitable prey swimming above. So it's basically just a luxury resource, which is kind of cool that we now have it, and we can go ahead and be trading that now. Now, like I just said a second ago, we've got a notification saying that the Great Meridian Alliance has encountered the Menacing Ravagers, which are a legendary pirate faction. And now, from what I understand, there are some pirate factions that are they're a little bit more like super pirates, if you will. And it looks like the Great Meridian Alliance has run into them. So I'm hoping that, you know, as much as I want to be friends with the Meridian Alliance because, you know, they've got a lot to offer, being, you know, so huge, I'm kind of hoping that they get a little bruised up from the from that pirate faction. On that note, I also noticed though that I had pulled out. Oh crap! What is this? Why wasn't I notified of this? Okay, that's not Gazurian. I saw the yellow, and I was like, oh crap, because you know it's yellow, and I thought the Gazurians were over here by the Desolation Moon, but I had pulled the Desolation Moon fleet back so that I could have them repaired. Retrofitted rather. So I gotta get them back in position because it looks like they might be looking to make a move, and that's not a good thing. So I'll get my defensive fleet back in position. On that note, it looks like the Independents have also encountered the legendary pirate faction, the Menacing Ravagers. So we'll have a chance to run into them later on. For now, we are making sure that we are protecting the Desolation Moon project, as well as getting ready for our little assault on the Gazurians. Okay, now the Roto Prime Collective is reporting that they've encountered the where are they? Roto Prime Collective. Okay, so Roto Prime Collectives. So yeah, it does seem like over in this region here is where that pirate faction is coming from. So I shouldn't have to worry too much, but it's nice to know in what general area that they are in. We will likely see a little bit more of them going forward. Alright, our agent Kobe Callan has evaded detection after successfully stolen the territory map of the Gazurian Collective. And evidently that does not show me where their mining bases are, so that was a waste of time. Well, at least Buddy got a little bit of, we'll say, training in. He did, we'll say, advance his skills a little bit, but I really don't think it shows me. No, it doesn't show me where his mining bases are or anything. That's unfortunate. I should have known that from earlier, but oh, what is this? Maybe it does? Let me take a look here. Huh. It doesn't show me the base right here. However, when I look at the system, and if I click on the start of the system, I do see a little ship here. So it does show me that I guess that they do have a mining base there. Alright, so I just can't directly see what bases there are. That's fine. You know, we'll tackle that a little bit later. Right now, I want to get Gazuria 1. Which I am just about ready for here. I've got, if you look at my strength here, Strike Force Bravo's got 404k strength, and Strike Force Alpha is almost just as high. Isilis Major Enclave is giving me a monetary gift. I thank you very kindly, because I am losing a lot of money right now. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that Strike Force Bravo is fully fueled up and ready to go. I'm actually going to send them in first, and then, because I really want to make sure that our troop general here doesn't die or nothing happens to him. So I'm going to be sending in Strike Force Bravo first, and then once they've gone ahead and, we'll say, soften things up, and I can kind of gauge and be like, yeah, okay, we've got this. Then I'll be dropping in the rest of the forces with the troop general. Now I'm not talking like leaving the fight go on for a while and then, okay, yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and drop them in. I mean, like, it's going to be Strike Force Bravo is going to drop, and then Strike Force Alpha is going to be there like moments later. But it will help me gauge things a little bit. Holy crap, never mind. They have a lot of ships. I decided to send my exploration ship into system, and it does look like they're rebuilding their defensive bases and everything. This is going to be a bloody battle. Wow. All right. Yeah, move away, please, so I can see exactly what you're building. You've got 2 defensive bases in position. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. You gotta get out of there. You've gotta get out of there. I don't know if my exploration ship's gonna make it. Nope. He's gone. All right, then. Transport ship, please. Get fueled up, because I'm ready to take these guys out. They've got a lot of destroyers. I'm really hoping that we can take them all out. Let's see, there's been a super freezing blizzard at our colony Ancien Prime 3 in the Ancien Prime system. Powerful storm winds and huge chunks of super chilled ice have wiped out many above ground installations and even damaged some cities and underground ice caves. As a result, there has been extensive loss of life, and the blizzard has even damaged the quality of the planet itself. Let's go ahead and take a look at the planet itself. Let's slow down time a bit. What am I taxing them at? I'm not even taxing that planet, so that's alright. So they should be able to go ahead and recover over time, but that is a little bit disappointing. But that is one of my, we'll say, smaller little planets that I had recently colonized. If it had been like a major one, that could have really sucked, but that one's not going to impact me too badly. Alright, does look like they are ready to go. Looks like Strike Force Alpha has been completely refueled. So let's go ahead and give the order. We're going to go ahead and send Strike Force Bravo in first. Actually, around the same time. I'll give the order to Strike Force Alpha first, because they're going to arrive second, because they're a little bit further away. Come on. And there we go. There's the 2 orders. So Strike Force Alpha and Bravo are en route to Gazuria 1. And they should be there shortly. You know what? Change of plans. I don't feel like fighting the, oh. Okay, we got an increase to our, the attack strength of our planetary defense units. Anyways, change of plans. I don't want to fight their entire fleet, along with their defensive bases. So I'm actually going to warp my guys into system over here by the sun. I'm going to draw their ships over, destroy the destroyers and stuff, then go ahead and assault the planet. That should help things out here. Now, I did complete, that was a completion of a research project, so I need to choose what I want to research next. Now, getting boarded hasn't really been a problem, so I don't really think we need to tackle shipboard Marines right now. So, actually, just give me a second. I'm going to look over these and decide exactly what I want. Alright, so my choices are, actually, I realized, you know, with ion weapons out there, they can go ahead and disable our system, so I figured, you know, getting some EMP defenses would be a good idea, so that way there we could be a little bit more, we'll say, immune to ion weapons. Next up after that, I decided to get improved tractor beams so that we can really make use of, you know, pulling ships into firing range and then just destroying them. Then I went with advanced gravitic beams because, well, it does more damage and it's better than the old graviton beams. And then after that, I decided to go ahead and, we'll say, upgrade this line of blasters so that I could go ahead and get overall advanced beams. So that'll be the last thing we go ahead and get up there. There's a couple things down here I probably do want as well, like tactical interceptors and enhanced missile bombers. But I'm going to probably go ahead and click on those right now because, sure, why not? I'm going to get enhanced point defense before I get interceptors, though. Yeah. Ooh, wait, dedicated carriers. That's how I get dedicated carriers? Oh! Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get that first. Then I'll go ahead and get the enhanced missile bombers and then the enhanced point defense. There we go. I was wondering why I couldn't have carriers. I forgot which technology it was that gives it to you. So tactical interceptors is what gets you full-size carriers. Good to know. Alright, so it looks like the Great Kydian territory has began construction of the holographic network, which is, we'll say a wonder. Let me see here, where is that? Wait, Gazurian confirm, we have agreed to agree the rare and valuable resource Zendavia fluid with you. Wait, with me? But we're at war! Wow, the Gazurians are like, crap, here, have some Zendavia fluid, please don't kill us. Yeah, it's right here. We'll say, so the construction of the holographic network. We'll, have to go ahead and take a look at exactly what that is. Actually, let's do it right now. What is the Great Holographic Network? I'll look that up in the Galactopedia. I'll be right back. Alright, here we have it. The Holographic Network, a huge virtual reality system that presents highly immersive recreation. Happiness is increased by 100% for the colony with this wonder. It also provides a plus 30% development bonus to the colony. To build a holographic network, you must first research the project Networked Entertainment in the recreation section of the high-tech tech tree. Alright, so that's cool. The Great Kydian territory is going to definitely get that. I can't really oppose that, so good luck with that, guys. Now, on that note, Strike Force, well, maybe not on that note, but I just happened to notice Strike Force Bravo is just about in system. It does look like their capital ship's a little bit in the lead. I hate that when ships get speed bonuses, because then that means that they're more likely to get picked off for being alone. Alright. Now their fleet is gonna come in, and ooh, their fleet is gonna come in. Oh crud, and oh no, come on, fleet, get in there. All right, let's focus fire here. This is not good. They totally caught us off balance because of that first ship that had to warp in. Okay, let me slow things down for a second here. Let's see, our capital ship, how are you doing? Actually, that's a cruiser, it's not a capital ship. It appears to still be standing. This sucker is going to go down. We are actually going to be losing cruisers. we're gonna lose troops. Darn it! And Jason, that's why you have dedicated troop transports. Oh, where's Strike Force Alpha? They were supposed to be here by now. Oh, they are very far away. Okay. Strike Force Bravo, you need to pull out. Just get out of there. Darn it. They softened them up a little bit, hopefully, but they are getting torn to shreds. Actually, you know what? Even with the shields down, our cruisers are pretty tough. I don't think they're gonna make it though. Come on, warp out. No, he's not gonna make it. Is he gonna make it? I don't know. It's just so tense. Oh no! No! He almost made it. No! Okay, I'm rather upset now. I'm like, darn it! And where is, Strike Force Alpha? You're still en route. Ugh, darn it. Let's see, you want to give us what? Wait, you want us? Wait, please consider this over. We give you a mining station, and then we have to declare war on some people. Screw that! Fight your own war. So Strike Force Bravo did, darn it, and we lost troops on that one too. We lost quite a few troops. Okay. So Strike Force Alpha is still en route. You know, we should have warped outside the system and then went in together. That's what we should have done. Instead of having them warp into around the sun and then draw them all out, I should have had both Strike Force Alpha and Bravo go at the exact same time. That sucks. Okay, well, let's go ahead and build 4 more cruisers. That should be more than enough to replace the lost ships in Strike Force Bravo. So we're gonna go ahead and select those and assign those to Strike Force Bravo. Darn it. Now I'm actually not sure if Strike Force Alpha will be able to deal with this. Alright, well, let's speed things up a little bit and see. I'm really leery right now. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this. Alright, so now we're in system. Strike Force Alpha is here. We have our capital ship this time. Okay, let's see how this works out this time. This should go very differently. Strike Force Alpha is we'll say, a whole lot more powerful than Strike Force Bravo. And they should be able to just chew these guys up like nothing. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. So, it upsets me though because now I know that like Strike Force Bravo is probably not going to be here in time, so I'm not sure if we're going to have enough troops to actually take the planet. Wow. Wow. They just got wrecked. Wow, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. And our fleet admiral has increased his countermeasure skill because, you know, we've been just doing so awesomely. Alright, let's take these guys out. Let's destroy the rest of these guys, and hopefully Strike Force Bravo will be repaired in time for the actual planetary invasion. Yeah, when it's this obvious that it's one-sided, I don't mind just sort of letting it go at full speed. But when you know things look a little bit unsure, like for instance earlier with Strike Force Bravo, I like to turn the speed down so I can really sort of look at the different ships and their components and kind of sort of gauge things. I didn't really do it last time because I still felt like things were going a little bit too quick, and I really don't like pausing. I like the real-time nature of this game. I like the idea that, things are constantly happening. And that's just something I really enjoy about this game. Something just occurred to me, though, that our troop transports are behind and are now very vulnerable to attacks. So, let's go ahead and, actually, we're gonna pull away. I want you guys to warp out of the way. Get out of there. Basically regroup over there, cause them to warp, force them to warp over to us a little bit. Just because I feel like the troop transports were behind everything, and if they were behind everything, then they're going to get picked apart by the ships. Now I could have micromanaged them a little bit. I could have basically just called the troop transports in, to the center of the group, but I don't know why I didn't just do that. It's because everything's running at full speed. This is why I don't play too many, we'll say, real-time strategy games like StarCraft. Well, actually, I used to love StarCraft, so maybe that's not a good point. I think it's more so that I've just been used to playing the game this way. So now it's thinking in different terms as far as managing individual units and stuff it's a little bit foreign to me still. So yeah, we basically just tore apart the fleet, and now I think we're ready to actually try to assault the planet itself. Strike Force Bravo still appears to be... Oh dear goodness, they jumped in. They jumped right into the thick of things. I did not even give them the order. Oh, I don't like that. Don't do that, guys. You're gonna get yourself killed. Yeah, now some of my cruisers are gonna get themselves destroyed. Awesome, guys. Great move. Idiots. And that's with the automation off. Alright, well I guess they kind of took the initiative and now the assault has begun. This ship here does look like it's very disabled, very damaged. Hopefully there were no troops on there. It says there's no troops now, but it's possible that they were just killed. If their component was destroyed, the troop compartment was destroyed, then that's a very real possibility that would be, that would kind of put a bit of a damper on them being able to, get on the planet. Just being sucked into space as your troop compartment is destroyed. It would kind of be a bit of a problem if you're trying to get onto the planet. Alright, come on, Bravo. There's one ship left. He's only got 3 components damaged. Let's do it. Even though they've got a little bit of damage, I'm pulling Strike Force Bravo back. Hopefully they'll get there in time. Alright, let's see how this goes. I should have taken a look at your ground report. 500K. Hopefully we've got enough to wage this fight. We've got a lot of modifiers. This should really help. But I'm not sure if it'll be enough. Yes, I think we can win this one. Especially when Strike Force Bravo gets here and reinforces our troops on the ground. We should definitely, we've got this. We have got this. Let's see. Let's take a look. Ground report again. And I love how the Gazurian ships just keep warping into system. Like, it's just like, yes, come into my meat grinder. I can't wait to just tear you to shreds. Excellent. Oh, there we go. And even more troops are dropping in. And... yeah. So Strike Force Alpha has dropped off all of its troops, and is basically just sort of holding... I want them to hold position above Gazuria 1. So I'm gonna just tell them to blockade it. Don't let anyone near it. Where is Strike Force Bravo? How far away are you guys? Because once Bravo arrives, that's pretty much gonna seal the deal. That's it. We're gonna be able to just sort of overwhelming odds, just totally just break through and take the planet. And at this speed, yeah, it looks like they'll be getting there quickly, except for the fact that I accidentally right-clicked and told them to go fly to some random part of space. Good job, me. I'll re-click there and give them that order again. Now, I did not even realize that we had completed another tech. Let me see, where is that? Where did that happen? I don't see it here. Did that happen? That must have happened a while ago. Wait, where did that happen? Well, anyways, at some point, we finished our high-tech research. So we need to pick some new high-tech stuff. I want to go ahead and go for stealth. I don't know what this does, but I know it's one, it's going to give me a spy academy, and two, it's going to give me stealth cloak, which I don't even know how that works, but I think it's going to be fun to play around with. So we're going to go ahead and grab stealth first, and then I'm going to actually sort of backfill. Maybe grab some, you know, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of these, all of these researches? All of these researches! All of these technologies! There we go, like fleet targeting, fleet countermeasures, advanced troop transport, stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. That way we can also go ahead and get advanced fuel storage, which should allow our ships to get even further than they can already. So, we're gonna go ahead and I think I will start with maybe fleet targeting. And then we'll go ahead with advanced troop transport, then fleet countermeasures, advanced passenger transports, and then advanced medicine and holographic entertainment. And then after that, like I said, we're going to start focusing on these techs here. But I definitely want stealth first. And the Gazurians just keep trying. They keep sending in escorts. It's really quite pitiful. I feel sorry for them, kind of. Not really. Wow, Ramazin Shipping have raided our colony, Ur-2-3. So pirates are actually raiding some of our planets. I don't like that. We're gonna have to take a look at that real quick. Let's see, where is Ur-2-3? Let's go ahead and warp on over there. Where are you? I'm just scrolling through it here on my list at the bottom. Ur-2-3. So it looks like we have defenses set up around here. And it does look like... I'm not sure if the defensive base is strong enough. Yeah, it looks like the spaceport and the defensive base are able to do enough damage to sort of fend off pirates, but maybe not necessarily take them all the way out. But yeah, I feel like we've got enough firepower here to ward off pirate threats. Oh, that looks so freaking cool. That looks so freaking cool. I don't know, I just love the way the bursts of lasers come flying out of the orbital batteries and that. Alright, so anyways, I wanted to make sure that we had enough defenses set up on the planet. I was curious as to what their performance would be. Now, it does look like we are losing the fight. Somehow they turned things around, and now the Gazurians are starting to win on Gazuria 1. Luckily, Strike Force Bravo has finally arrived to reinforce our troops. Dang. That is something. Alright, come on. Come on, Strike Force Bravo, drop off the troops. There we go. We are once again at an advantage, and there we go. There it is. Overwhelming odds. We are just... Yes, there we go! That's it! Oh, yes! Look at that! This planet is going to be ours. I don't see any way that the Gazurians could stop it now. This is it. I was worried about one thing, though. I'm really glad that we decided to go ahead and bring in both strike forces. Like, I was originally going to go ahead with, you know, yeah, about 500k. That's what they had last time. Maybe go 600k. But ultimately, the best idea is always go just pure overkill. Just grab as many units as possible. Let's go ahead and take a look at their military, because I'm fairly confident we shredded the Gazurian military. Where are they at? They're all right. They're right here. Now, I wish, like, in the victory conditions, you can kind of, you know, mouse over and kind of see where different factions are and stuff as far as, like, economy and population. I really wish they would have added something like that for, like, military strength or strategic value or economy, so that way that you could actually sort of get maybe a little bit more information about how you know, how the economy is calculated. I don't know, maybe for a sequel, that would be cool. I would love to see a sequel to Distant Worlds. This is, like I've said before, this is easily my favorite, I guess you could say 4X grand strategy type game. This is, I love this game. This game is just fantastic. And it's happened! We have invaded and taken over the planet Gazuria 1. Now the Great Kaidan territory, wait, they've encountered the legendary pirate faction, the Menacing Ravagers. So the Great Kaidan territory has encountered these legendary pirates. That is a little bit concerning for me. I love how my cash flow is sitting at minus 756. Wow, from that one planet. Let me go ahead and take a look at the Empire comparison screen. Victory conditions? Oh yes, we are on top. Amazing. Oh, that one capture, that did it. I was right. All we needed to do was get a little bit more territory, and that would be it. So, these people are really not happy with us. We're definitely going to need to keep our troops there. We're going to need to keep a nice, solid garrison. Let's go ahead and build a spaceport and a defensive base to sort of help keep this. We're going to be, as soon as the planet sort of cools off, we'll be, you know, pulling troops off or maybe just disbanding them in that. And, let me see, actually, what is the tax rate on this? They are not being taxed at all. How does that, I don't understand how that works. They've got a lot of corruption as well. We're gonna have to fix that a bit. So, why is my cash flow now sitting there? Is that because we lost so many troops? I'm not sure why my cash flow just decided it was going to go down so much. Like, we're not taxing this planet. Did some of our other planets grow in the meantime? Like, I know that the time frame, when we started this, it was what, 2170, was it 75? So, we've gone like almost 4 years. Wow, that is a really big planet. A value, holy cow, that is a really big planet. Now they're going to be rebelling, so I'm not gonna be able to get any money from them anyways. They're already maxed out, so I might as well go ahead and tax them. I'm gonna put them at 30%. 30% I think is, that's a good way to incite a rebellion. Actually, that's a good point. I don't want to incite a rebellion. Let's wait until they're happy before raising the tax rate. Hopefully we can calm them down. Hopefully we have enough troops to keep the planet. This is gonna be a touchy area. This is gonna be a touchy area for the next little while. But yeah, I figured, you know, we would go ahead and accelerate time a little bit for this this episode here, because I find things have been sort of progressing very slowly, and I wanted to, you know, I've been playing with a little bit higher speed than I'm comfortable with or what I would really want to, and I've been, as a result, I haven't been able to take a look at all of the things I've wanted to take a look at. I've been neglecting looking at, like, for example, the Desolation Moon, which is sitting at 148 components unbuilt. That is amazing. 148, we are getting very close to that. Getting complete. Well, we're not getting very close, but we are getting closer. Which actually reminds me, didn't the Great Kaidan territory have a world annihilator? They did, but can I see it? Oh wait, I got a mutual defense pact with them. Of course I can see it. Anything they see, I should be able to see. Wait, so that means I should be able to see, so actually it was damaged. This world annihilator had gotten attacked. But yeah, I want to see, is this that pirate faction? What are these guys? Razamin shipping. Okay, so they've encountered that pirate faction. What color are they? I should be looking on my map for them. The Menacing Ravagers. They are black. Cool. Okay. And we don't know where they are stationed. So I guess we're looking for black icons within Kaidan territory to find out where these pirates actually are. I don't see any right now. What's this? That is... Nope, that's Grim Council. That's from the Grim Council. Huh. Well, I'll have to keep an eye out, because I'm kind of curious what makes these pirates so legendary. Like, other than the fact that they have a totally unique flag. If you look at all the other pirates, they've got these little mini flags, little mini skull and crossbones that sort of denote that they're pirates. But these guys here, their only flag is just one big skull and crossbones. So I'm curious as to what what they do, what they bring to the table. It'll be interesting. And we're, oh, are we touching? Are we touching? I think we're barely touching now. Yes, there's a little bit of a touching there. Hooray! And I knew it. They were gonna go ahead and rebel. Let's take a look. Should be able to hold this. Ground report, please. Dang. Should be able to. I'm not sure if we will, though. I'm gonna get Strike Force Charlie to go ahead and load some troops and try to maybe bring them over here. Maybe we'll get some reinforcements. While we're at it, I'm gonna actually try recruiting some of the local populace to our side as well. Dang, yeah, that is one heck of a rebellion. Doesn't look like the Gasurians can really do anything in space, though. But on the ground, they actually have I think they've got a fairly good chance of taking back their planet. Yeah, we'll have to see about that next time, though, because I realize that I've been recording this one episode for very long, and I am definitely out of time. So, we're gonna go ahead and save the game as LP29, is it? Yes, it is LP29, because this is after our 29th episode. So, I would like to thank you so much for joining me once again in Distant Worlds Universe. If you like the video, you like the content, and you'd like to see more, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.